don't want to be said, but a particular question is actually very, very funny. Also, the on task every time you be and they pair Dennis Michael Aboagye to just disgrace or Sammy Gyamfi. Also, what you want task? As I'm not so there, it just because of one video be a second. Na video no burning now with all the expose or from your alpha. But my family koska. But more than a share video now be so in second video. We are shawadi comment section.
I want to praise this, my friend. I think that the MPP may have found a communication antidote to my friend from Christ Embassy, Sammy Gyamfi. I don't know when Sammy Gyamfi will meet Miracles Aboagye and succeed. I don't know why they always present Sammy Gyamfi to Miracles. I watched this video, I said, hey, but every time they meet, must Miracles hound Sammy Gyamfi out of the studio with such very powerful truth? Have a look at this, have a look.
Say, NDC for Frempong Boateng say, yeah, galamsey pa ewo Ghana. Enti, the ewo report di muno. Yes, so ye jitu mu ana. Obi, minu ana expose ni who say on parking kind. That is why he has said so. Because Frempong Boateng be bi aniwa ewo in this 37-page report or see NDC for ye galamsey. There is no part of this report, and I'm just trying to find that relevant portion. What Frempong Boateng said, and he said, NDC for a well established in small scale mining. Obi, small scale mining. Ghana Mrama Hokwai. Paragraph 5, page 3. Muntie de Frempong Boateng Kai. It is well known in small scale mining circles that NDC members and sympathizers were well established in small scale mining. Me ba to we galamsey. Atrofo mun kenkan na ma betra review so na mo mislead amanfo asemo Frempong Boateng abeto we a
medjuma en obi eni waga na ha obi a waga na ha bi eni
2 minutes each.
Obi, can I speak?
No, I'm here. You are giving how many minutes?
I want him to be here so I embarrass him.
You are giving how many?
Can I speak? Can you speak?
Sammy, shut up. I want to control it. You need to cooperate.
It's okay.
But if you are sitting,
let him talk. Sammy, let him talk. Can you just leave and stop the nuisance? Professor from Bomante, what a reporting show, NDC for illegal mining. The guy is a pathological liar, and he says it with so much confidence. Or council not say the atom. I will try to what I catch him, Mr. Meno, and you Sukanoma. Meanwhile, you are lying. Obisha, or say, Frempong Boateng say. In Wasa East District, a former NDC deputy minister who is also MP for Wasa East constituency has been actively mining in the Supreme area for years. Or say, when MPP party officials complained and the army component of the Operation Vanguard was withdrawn, almost 2 years to the 2020 elections, the NDC was given an advantage in terms of access to resources for mining. Or say, this is because there are far more NDC people engaged in illegal mining than MPP members in the region. It's in the Frempong Boateng report. The guy is a liar. He shouts and screams. He's a pathological lawyer. Or Chantro. Now, me lawyer to be here and Chantro say that. Also, Aka report, he said it on record. Say, Frempong Boateng said nowhere. Say NDC for engaged in illegal mining. Frempong Boateng report. Or say, this is because there are far more NDC people engaged in illegal mining than MPP members in the region. Sammy Gyamfi is a liar. Obi trying to be a convo.
Those are personal.
Now we're not here. We're not with the radio station.
Miracles. Trouble.
Nobody trying to be a.
His violence video. Let me address this. I think that
on a brief on this because we have the IMF as well.
Yes. Like I said, the NDC, they are not learning, and they think that their electoral fortunes or the success of the elections in 2024 is simply automatically based on the difficulties that the Ghanaian economy will face. And so for them, they are failing to even do any thinking and tell the people of Ghana the reason why they should vote for them. So you listen to the comments in the video by the former president, and really you're asking yourself, okay, after all is said and done, after all the the comedy, after all the trivialities, what is the promise to the people? Under education, that you are saying the station boys haven't been able to do, what is it that you think they haven't been able to do, and what are you telling the people you are going to do it, and how are you going to do it? Under health, that the station boys haven't been able to handle, according to you, how are you going to handle it? You came, and even hospitals that you had inherited from 2008, you couldn't even complete. The health insurance scheme, you collapsed it. Under education, within the 8 years or so that you spent in government, every year you were leaving 135,000 of the citizens on the street because, one, a lot of them couldn't afford. Two, we didn't have enough infrastructure to hold them, so we had artificial cutoff points. How are you assuring the people, and what are you pointing to the people that when you come, you'll be able to deliver? You came, and the entire period that you spent in your second term as a government, this country was plunged into darkness. Industries shut down. Media houses, including TV3 and so many other industries, had to lay off workers because operational cost was high. How are you assuring the people that when you come, the stable electricity that we are enjoying today, you are not going to, send us back into the dark days? For me, I think that what the former president should understand is that Ghanaians are discerning. Ghanaians are not going to vote for you simply because you are telling them that the MPP government has not been able to deliver on all their promises. In our West form, we are better than the NDC.
You are
in
better
our West,
than the
in
NDC
our West
in
form,
your West form.
In our West form, sector by sector, in our West form. Today, as we speak, even not for anything at all, we have over 2.5 million Ghanaians who have either completed or are going through secondary education at no cost, but at the cost of the people, of the state. Something, but for which a lot of these Ghanaians will remain on the streets. Today, as we speak, COVID showed us clearly how weak our health infrastructure has been, in spite of all the noise they made. In spite of all the noise they made, that they had provided so much infrastructure in health. It came to the fore that indeed we had over 88 districts in this country who did not have the health infrastructure to be able to hold any health emergency. I was an MC, just every year. They didn't have a district hospital just here, which is some few minutes away from Accra. And yet they were touting that they had provided so much health infrastructure, and so no matter what happens, they are the best. But it is obvious that it was just wishy-washy. They were just on paper. Today, the government of the country had to look for money to provide almost about 111 health infrastructure across the country to ensure that the basic health infrastructure, which is a district hospital for every district, so that within that jurisdiction, they know that when they have a health emergency, they can be catered for. That is being provided by this government. Today, as we speak, if you go to Tema, you have these industries, in spite of all the global economic challenges, operating. You have people who are going about their daily lives without losing their jobs, in spite of the economic challenges. The thing about a government is that there is no theory that says there will be an absence of challenges and difficulties. But the true test of a government is how you confront the challenges when they come up. Every country across the globe is going through economic turmoil, including first world countries. The Americas, the UKs, the Germanys, every country is going through. Germany is seeing inflation that they've never seen before. UK is seeing a 40-year-old inflation. The American currency is under stress. Today, America is seeing a 40-year-old inflation, something they've never experienced. Turkey is having inflation in excess of about 80%. Our trading countries, our trading partners, where we import from, they rely on Russia and Ukraine for their basic input to be able to produce for us to buy from. Today, they are struggling with supply chain issues, for which reason our purchasing or our trade with them is become so expensive, and it's impacting on the lives of our people. In spite of all of that, one of the things that the Ghanaian person who is on the street or who is in their homes is very comfortable with and happy with is that there's a government that is working with them to be able to find a solution. 6-7 years ago, when this country encountered a similar challenge under him, former President Mahama, he told us and gave us so many very, very disrespectful comments. Under the energy crisis, he told us that we should stop even charging our phones. At some point, he told us that no matter what we say, he's a dead goat and there's nothing we can do to him. At some point, he told us that he told some people, some unemployed graduates, to go to hell. and so many other
He told the unemployed graduates
yes, to go to hell. And so many. Let me.
No, did he say?
Oh, I said that if somebody says you are too, it means that he rubbish them. He threw them off.
Did he say
he
that
threw
they
them
should
off?
go
Yes.
to hell?
When somebody says you should go to hell, it means that you were snubbed. That is what it means. But when somebody says you should go to hell, what does it mean? It means that
you are saying he
can I continue?
hell,
You are distorting my thoughts.
No, I just wanted to let.
Yes, he did.
You don't make statements and not expect that out.
He did. He snubbed them. He told them to go to hell. He snubbed them and ignored them. For which reason they went on to even form Unemployed Graduates Association. When we came to power, the first thing that confronted us as a government was a huge number of graduates who have completed school and had nothing to do. We had to quickly introduce a stopgap arrangement through the NAPCO to put up almost about 100,000 of these people into active, productive activities, on daily basis. Out of which almost about 40,000 had been mainstreamed.
So how about the 60,000? Where are they?
But at least 40,000 that we inherited had been mainstreamed.
No. But the 60,000, which is the larger number, where are they?
It doesn't matter. The point
it does matter. Where are the NAPCO 60,000?
So that is the point I was making. That you see, government confronts the challenges and you put in place measures to deal with it. You cannot have everything done at the go. So you had 100,000, you've taken off 40,000. That is progress. So you had 100,000. It is better than having 100,000 and saying, I ignore you. Go and weed the roadside. Go and cut grass.
So the 60,000 that's left, have you paid their arrears, which it's about 9 months or so? The last time I checked, the NAPCO trainees allowances, the arrears of 9 months. Have you paid them?
I cannot confirm that, but even if they have arrears, the good thing is that they have evidence of indebtedness to them by a government. It is better than they being home in the past when they had no hope or nobody owed them. That is fact. In economics.
So I'm asking you a specific question.
No, but that's what I'm saying. I cannot confirm what you are saying because I don't have
you made reference to that as one of the progress and the interventions you have made.
I cannot confirm whether some people who are owed some arrears have been paid or not. But the point I am making with that reference is that 100,000 of unemployed graduates that we came to meet had been put into a stopgap arrangement, out of which over 40,000 today had been mainstreamed and are productive. These 40,000 had been home for 8 years. That is the import of my argument. So
what's the plan for the 60,000?
There are several interventions that are ongoing. Even as at now, as we speak, almost about 6,000 or 7,000 are being recruited into the Ghana Health Service. Last week, close to about 2,000 or 3,000 or so are being recruited into the Ghana Education Service. It's all over.
As what?
Teachers and nurses. Yes, teachers and nurses. Yes, as we speak. Ghana Health Service is recruiting. Ghana Education Service has been issuing out. They are done with their recruitment process and they are issuing out appointment letters. Yesterday, you had recruits coming out of the National Fire Service, passing out from the National Fire Service and all of that. The fact of the matter is, Alfred, it doesn't matter how you attempt to twist or tell.
So the last time I checked, it was the 2019 graduates, nurses.
Yeah.
Many people want to support us. Na bring na work adama mesede. Na won check down wo bohu tanks bi wo. Obobo mehu all certain amount bi apeditua. Ebohu euros, ebohu pounds. Mebe fe bia no so as slow or as high bia. Ni wia bomoze na cost buy and send ho no. Buy and send is me atwane kakra. Atwane kakra ma so process ni nyina na so wia. Ebohu da obo bring up drop down menu bia ebotum ne choose the payment method they pay choose. Ni wia ni nyina no wa iska. Thank you for supporting us. Yamin show bebre.